Uh, Hello. Good day. Welcome to my tube. My name's Marge. I'm a heyoka, wise clown. It's an empath, intuitive. They're all synonyms, psychic, blah blah. Potato, potato. How do we really know what we know is true? We can never 100% verify that anything is 100% true or no. Anyway, I already had an eventful morning and I wasn't even sure I was going to do this today. I couldn't stop crying. I'm just like, just so emotional. And then I put on, I like listening to background music now. It's my new thing. Over the holidays, I was listening to like Harry Potter music and just like, while I listen to my astrology reports and stuff like that. I just love music. I get carried away. My emotions get carried away. We are fluid. And frequency is flow. So I was like, first thing I do, and then, I also found out Benny's butt is divinely guided. I was trying to keep track of too many things, and I was not all awake, fully anchored in my soul sack from my night's journeys of sleep and lucid dreaming. Call it my night shift. Anyway, so I was trying to do too many things, be in too many places at once, and Benny was in here, and I put a little creamer in my coffee, and then I do a couple things, and I come back in and settle in to start researching. And and plus I'm fighting a headache for 2 days. Day 3, day 2. It's hard to keep track. Time is fluid. So, he started drinking. He was in here unattended and started drinking and I was so angry at myself, and I freaking went to smack him on the bum, redirect, get out of there, because he's a basset. He gets locked in. He don't care. He's just focused like an ass, like a donkey. Not too hard, just redirect. And I did that, and I slipped, and I freaking I could see the bone, like from the bone to my knee and my leg. It jolted as warning. I have to look that up, what that means in certain places. Warning. I think it's my femur. Peggy just broke hers. Anyway, I can't be aggressive at all. I can't even be frustrated. That even frustrates me, so this is going to be a challenge. Because the consequence is instant. The retribution is instant. So I was like, why do I feel this way? I'm not hungry. I got angry, but I hurt myself and I scared myself, and then wasn't angry anymore immediately. I'm cool, God. I'm cool, you goddess. She's creative. Oh, come on. If there's anything having to do with creation and it's not a woman, that's just weird. Source is androgynous. I picture it as a freaking circuit in your house. Flip. You flip it on, closes contacts, the electricity goes through, right? There's all this talk with the system. The system is this closed circuit loop, right? Well, all this year for me, I don't know what other people's experience is, but I know mine, and that's all I speak from is my own experience. I meet a person that is in some sort of authority or position to help me. They open their ego, opens their contact. Nope. Let's see. Why don't you have us sit down over there and wait, or not even tell? I'll just make you wait, or I'll just make you feel less than, because I feel tiny. And I know that you aren't tiny, and like attracts like. So because you are so big, and I feel tiny, I'm going to repel you and not help you. And then that's where the contact stops, right? Then I go, and then, this stain and resentment and all this, and this guy's like, okay, next. Oh, you're pretty. I'll help you. It's so stupid. I've worked in a lot of different paradigms. One I have not been allowed in is like the state, or besides the military. I mean, people they just say, I remember working 12, 14-hour shifts, but it wasn't like we were out digging ditches. I was the one that truck pulling cables and things like that. So I was on extra duty, got in trouble. I was the one that, doing that stuff. There's a lot of guys sitting around talking about fucking football and shit inside the shop, but whatever. I'm not saying work wasn't done, because you had to get it done, because, you know, you have to have some proof, but we could never get parts. We could never get parts. There was never money, but they always spent tens and thousands of dollars on fucking office furniture. It's so weird. All the fraud, waste, and abuse. Karma's gonna get you. You can't fucking, good always wins. If it wasn't true, they wouldn't keep writing stories about it over and over and over. It just, people think that they're just rise above with their greed, or that they're extra dastardly and they're extra gonna get away with their shit. So back to getting on and trying to figure out why I was so low this morning. All night, man, this headache is freaking in here. All night. Just constant, just, it ain't mine. That shit ain't mine. Those emotions ain't mine. That anxiety isn't mine. I know that whatever situation I come up with, I can handle. And I'm talking like emergency situations too. I'm not just talking, you know, oh my God, my light bulb went out again. What am I going to do? You know, I'm talking like, I'm the one that runs into the fire. I'm the one that runs at accidents to help. I am that one. And I'm scared as shit inside, because I know I'm going to see something that's probably going to bother me. But when people need help, you help them. You don't go, I'm so scared, I can't deal, I'm going to run the other way. I started doing these videos as a vlog, video diary, and then it's almost like a classified ad, a heyoka classified, because I'm just trying to find other people like me. I like to assure people and make things feel better. I'm a fixer. It's what I do. I'm a fixer. I'm an engineer. I'm constantly thinking of better solutions and how to make things better and easier. And I have so many ideas. Oh, back to that. I gotta focus on that. See, my focus is not good today because my brains hurt. My brains hurt so bad. I might have to dig out my headache hat. Freaking, it's real tight. It's just a stocking hat and it's real tight. It puts pressures on my head and it alleviates sometimes. I don't want to go to the ER for 4 hours for a shot. It's stupid. Give it to me. I'll administer it myself when I need it. I don't even like drugs and pills. That stuff is nasty to me. It's just all weird mad science. You get this shit under the sink and then they put it in a pill and say, take it, it'll make you feel better with the possibility of all these side effects. So there's a big energetic storm yesterday. There's day before. There's evidence. Was that? Yeah, it was yesterday. The transformers in New York and the electrical event in Louisiana. When are people gonna realize we're all just energy? As above, so below, with all the freaking positive and negative, which I look at it as good and evil. Service before self, service of others before self. High, low vibrational shit. It's all clashing. There's too much division. And when there are things that are really, really low and really, really high, and it comes into balance and it switches, like it's cosmically doing, that's how sparks are created. Fires ignite. Those have an energy all of themselves. Everything is energy, and people are using it wrong. Their thoughts are thinking, how can I get... When I'm thinking about ways that I can make my life better, it's me trying to think of ways to make my life better so my energetic body can be at rest so I can do more for other people. I just want to trinket and invent things. I just want to be like a chitty bang bang Dick Van Dyke guy. Hang out with my mom next to the stream, just invent things. I don't even freaking care about the money. I just like to, as long as my bills are paid, that'd be cool. I'd like one of those beneficiary people that just freaking pay my shit. I hate that worldly stuff. I know it's important, but I hate it. Anyway, so, just like in the echocardiogram, there's the dip. there's the dip, right? So there was all this static yesterday. 911 systems went down. You know, all this stuff happened electric-y because the sun gets locked on and then creates these waves. I don't need to get into that. Go over to Ben, Space Observers, Suspicious Observers. You can educate yourself. And there can predict when these things are going to happen, you know. And electricity is such a wild energy. It's like fire on steroids in my mind, right? And so today was the dip. That's why I feel so low, and the pressure in my mind, in my head is so high. It's because it's the dip, all that electric static energy, you know, and that's just caused by people disagreeing with each other. I mean, any contrary opinions, you know, so there's that much of it that it manifested in a very natural way, as above, so below. So today was the dip, and I just have to remind myself to slow down and be careful and know that my basic hierarchy, Maslow's hierarchy, they're met. And life isn't always how you want it to be, but you gotta keep moving to get it to where you want it to go. Things are just fucking hard right now. And the more sensitive you are, it freaking sucks, dude, because not a lot of people understand this shit. I haven't found any. I can't even find any fucking real life friends, man. So, not to think that there aren't any out there, but I just can't wait to find that one that is pretty darn close to me. Anyway, keep breathing, meditate, fucking meditate, Jesus Christ, meditate. If I didn't meditate an hour a day, I hope you have a rad day. Peace.